Hi everyone, it is Coffee Talk and it is September 31st. It's the last day of September and this is pretty cool right now. Pretty cool. But we got 14 taboos you should never do on a cruise ship, and people do them all the time and do them in the strangest places. So let's talk about it, okay? Right? Yes. Okay. Having sex in a public place. You know, some people, they get this thing, on a cruise. It's just like a plane thing. Okay, they want to join that club of doing sexual things on their balcony, in the elevators. It's just prohibited. There's cameras everywhere. It's just, they're going to start breaking down, and they catch you, they're going to lock you up. Okay? It's just not appropriate. Sex and swingers cruises. You need to, it's just not appropriate. It's just not. We don't encourage things on the balcony. They're going through, seems it's a private thing. Many of you at least participate in visible or deck above of all official. Yes, there's some ships that have a new deck. Sometimes it gets a little carried away up there too. So, be careful. Allowing diapered baby children in the pool. Well, times first they say it's okay, then they say it's not. I never put a diaper. I made a special swimming. I got that ability. A swimming undie. Okay, and now you can buy them. Okay, and it says if your child is in potty trained, keep him or her away from the pool. It's nothing personal, but swimming diapers aren't foolproof. If the diaper leaks, the pool will be shut down, and nothing will ruin your more vacation than your pool getting shut down. That's very true. You're like, why is the pool closed? And you don't know why. And there's other kids crying. There's parents going, I want to know, because it takes a long time to fill it, clean the system, and get it all running again. Okay? It does. It really does. It says what not to do on a cruise ship pool deck. Now this one, this is drinking yourself into a stupor. A lot of people do this. It's dangerous. You shouldn't do it. You should stay away from it. It's like it says open the door to drama, excessive rawness, lower your inhibitions. You get nasty to people. You become best friends with people you've never known. You cross that line, and then fights break out. Lots of times, people who don't care what you say and take it with stride, all of a sudden what you say is very hurtful, and people start touching people where they shouldn't be, physically bad and good. Okay, so just watch how much you drink. Sneaking into a cruise quarters. Now, I've never done it. I don't know anyone who has, but it's not something you should do. Whether you made friends with a crew member or you're just curious about what goes on behind the scenes, it's never okay to sneak into a marked cruise only. This is both for your safety and to maintain a professional relationship between crew and passengers. If you break the taboo, you risk being removed from the ship and jeopardizing the employment of the crew member. And you are. It is a safety. Do you know there are tunnels and pathways through that ship you would not know unless you are, I guess, a Navy person like my husband, who has the codes up there, and they know exactly where to go and how to get there as fast as they can get there. Okay, so saving chairs. Now, this has been the biggest taboo of all of them, and they're really knocking down on it. Most often, we hear about hogs, right? Hogs in the contest of the pool deck. They are raised early in the shake. What? They're rise early to shake out prime pool sites. There's no prime pool site, okay? Instead, leaving personal belongings where the butt should be and disappear, sometimes for hours, leaving other passengers to search for the same convenience and spots in the theater area it's I'm gonna sum it up for you. Don't do it, because now they got these. Some ships got these things they pull over the back of it. If you're not back, they're taking your stuff. Then you gotta go find it. Okay. I know the feeling. I've gone out to the pool deck after I've done my walk and I had my breakfast, and it's still comfortable, cool, and the sun's not too strong, and I want to sit by the pool so I can enjoy myself. But I see all these chairs empty, but they have people stuff in them. And then when I'm sitting there watching, okay, even if I've got my feet in the pool, I see people come back and they're still kind of moving things around these, and no one, you can tell no one's ever been to those seats. They're holding them for the whole family. It's just wrong. And they're really cracking down on that. That's taboo. Cutting in line. God, I hate that. I hate that more than anything. From all the buffets and tender lines and water slides, it's never polite to cut in line in front of someone else. We don't care how urgently you feel you need to disembark, load up your plate or with dessert, or make a splash. If there are other people who have been waiting, minding their manners, mind them. Now, there was a guy in front of me. Again, I was waiting in line, but he was waiting for something. So I went around him, okay, but then other people start coming the other way, cutting the line. And no, it's not polite. You shouldn't do it. It's disgusting and rude. And lots of time I don't go into buffet because of that reason. Okay, I don't read because of that reason. Not washing your hands. Oh my God, have I seen this 100 times? They're like, oh yeah, I did. I always do the washy. Now a lot of new cruise ships, you have no choice. You got to go around these washing stations, and there's people standing there watching you, and will tell you to go back. Now they say, oh, but I just washed my hands. Where? When? I'd seriously doubt that, because you did it in your room and you came up, you touched the rail, touched the wall, touched the elevator. Your hands are dirty again. Okay, wash them, rinse them off, sanitize them. I don't care. But don't argue with someone. Clean your hands, all right? Ignoring the buffet rules. So many people do that. They have a spoon, they'll scoop something, then they'll put it in something else, or they'll use their hands because they just can't wait. It's just that one piece, I want that piece. No, they'll use their hands. That is, ew. Ew, I did like it when they had servers that will serve you what you want, even though the food was there. I wish they were enforcing that again. Okay, it says, disrespecting local cultures and laws. So many people do it. So many people do it. And it's just disrespectful. And I know that if you don't know, ask questions. I do. I always ask. Is this okay? Is this not okay? I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. And they'll tell me. They're more than happy to share it. Okay, that's the most important part. It is tough once there are some pretty obscure foreign laws and customs in which you might not be aware. However, ignorance isn't an excuse. A traveler, is your responsibility to research the area and the laws and the do's and the don'ts. And that is the truth. Removing gratuities. I did one on this. I think I did a boo-boo. Okay, with a few exceptions, we highly discourage removing auto gratuities from your final bill. Crew members work long hours to ensure your vacation is spectacular. You might not have a budget for tips, or maybe you feel justified of removing them in a favor of rewarding a specific cruise. Room stewards, waitress, bartenders who have been helpful. However, when you do that, you're cutting off tips to behind the scenes folks who cook your food, wash your towels, and make sure that your pH in your pool, where you're needed, is taken care of. And finishing, it says flushing unflushables. People, don't bring your own toilet paper, don't do your handy wipes, and don't dump food or banana peels down. Toys, trucks, keys. Come on, guys, have some sense. Number 12, rushing in the elevator. Oh, that's the rudest. People stay there in line and someone come out from behind you, practically knock you down and get into that elevator because they have to get in there. 14, not reporting if you feel ill. That's a no-no. But it is time to go, guys. Number 14, ignoring crew's instructions. That's rude. Bye. See you tomorrow. Ta-da!